Hey guys, Gambit896 here with another video for you guys. Today I'll be doing kind of it's not really a response video to one of my own videos, but it's kind of building on something that I touched upon a little while ago, and that was the plastic book covers or the life jackets that I use to protect my graphic novels. I'll put a link to that video in the description if you guys want to check that out. But the main thing, I realized this yesterday when I was putting some plastic book covers or life jackets on some graphic novels, and I realized that I was under the impression before last night that most of these graphic novels are the same size, but I was trying to fit one of my graphic novels into a life jacket and it wouldn't fit. So basically I just wanted to bring that to your attention. So for example, one of the examples that we used yesterday when I was trying to fit this in was Joe Hill's Lock and Key Volume 1. Now looking at it, and I'll do this in front of the camera so you guys can obviously see this, just bear with me. Now this might look like a bit this might be a bit deceiving, and they might look the same size, but there's about, I'd say about, I don't know actually. There's a little bit of, actually let me see if I can turn it, you might be able to see it better that way. There's a little bit of size difference in the first trade compared to the second one, which obviously if you look at it from the side or from the front, they look pretty much the same size, but they're not. So if there's anybody out there who has possibly followed my advice on the book covers and they want to know which sizes to get, honestly, the best bet is to, if you're buying them from Amazon for argument's sake, and I've written this down so hopefully I'll be able to take you guys through this. So I just tried a random trade at random, and that was Preacher Volume 6. So what you want to do is you want to scroll down to the product description on Amazon and you want to get the measurements. So for example, the Preacher Volume 6 War in the Sun is 26.6 by 16.8 by 1.4 centimeters. Now that is Amazon's measurements. Okay? So in the on the website where I buy my plastic book covers from, they ask for the measurements in millimeters. So to convert the Preacher measurements for argument's sake, that would be 270 millimeters by 170 by 14 millimeters. So what they ask for on the website of D&M, and I've put a link to the plastic book covers of the life jackets also in the description as well. They ask you to measure the height of the book. Now your best bet is to either follow Amazon's measurements and convert them to millimeters. So basically what you do is you round them up to the nearest whole number. So 26.6, that would go up to 27, 16.8, that would go up to 17, and then 1.4, you times that by 10, so that would be 14. So like I just explained to you, yeah, so that's basically what you need to do to find out the size of the plastic book covers that you need. For example, here is another bit of a crafty example actually. I actually put a lot of my graphic novels up against the Preacher Volume 6 War in the Sun last night to find out what my next order of life jackets would be. And the best bet, unfortunately I haven't got the War in the Sun, so I can't exactly show you that particular trade, but what you could do is if you've got a trade or a life jacket that is already in a book cover and is a 258, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I'll try and show you anyway, because they might not show up against the camera. But every single one of the life jackets that I buy, it has a number according to the height, and the ones that I normally get are 258 millimeters, because that is the genuine size for most trade paperbacks. So what you need to do is you need to put them against a hard surface and sort of knock them down so they're in sort of in line with each other, or sort of as perfect alignment as you can get. And then if you look at the sides and the front just there, you can tell that the Chew volumes by Rob Guillory and John Layman, I got the artist and the author mixed up, but anyway, you can tell that that is going to fit a 258 book cover, no problem. And I'd imagine the rest of the volumes of Chew are going to be the same because they're relatively the same size. But there's also, this is going to be quite heavy. There's also the odd tome, or if you decide to get the tomes anyway, which are compendiums or omnibi or omnibuses. I'm not sure which turn of phrase they use, but again, like I said, like I explained to you guys, all you need to do is follow Amazon's measurements, round them up to the nearest number for the D&M website, and convert them into millimeters, and then hopefully you'll know which size you want to get. This Compendium of the Darkness, which is volume 1 for argument's sake, this particular trade paperback, this requires a 260 plastic book cover or life jacket in order to fit. Granted, it's not a perfect fit. I mean, there's a little bit of space at the top, but I mean it serves its purpose, and it protects the cover, the spine, and the corners, along with the rest of the graphic novel or the compendium, without pretty much a hitch. So yeah, this has been a short explanation on to basically, if you're picking the life jackets or the plastic book covers from D&M, which is the website, like I said, there'll be a link in the description. You just need to watch out for the odd trade paperback, which is you might think is the same size as every other trade paperback, but in some cases it isn't. So just watch out for that, guys. And like I said, if you follow the, let me see if I can put this in front of the camera. If you follow these instructions, I'm not sure how clear that's going to be, but let me see if I can. So if you follow pretty much these instructions down here that I've written down for you guys, you should be able to find the right size life jacket for your graphic novels. So this has been Gambit896 with a video, kind of a video response to my how to protect your graphic novels or comic books video. If you like this video, guys, as always, please comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.